Oh wow, we have a sub before starting. What is going on? We have a sub before starting. It's incredible. Hula, are you gifting to yourself? Are you gifting to yourself the subs? Or what? Or what? Because you are the only one here. No? Maybe not. Except pushing a yes button, I have done nothing. What do you mean pushing a yes? What do you mean? That is very confusing. But anyway. Twitch talk about their past and give me the possibility to say yes. I don't know. That is very, very strange. Anyway. It's good that we have another sub. Why not? One more sub. One more sub for the community. Yeah. Yay! You have subscribed to tier 1, they subscribed for 8 months. Oh my god. So you're subscribing like a boss. Anyway, hello everyone, good evening, good afternoon. Hello, hello, welcome to another stream of Plane Shift. The unknown game that was present already 25 years ago. Well, 20 maybe. Anyway, a lot of, yeah. 21? 21. Hello, hello. Hello. So, I have done nothing. There is a gift from others. Okay. I see. So you're always subscribed permanently. Someone likes you. Someone likes you, and I can tell you it's not me that I'm gifting to you. I mean, I could gift it, but I'm not doing it. I mean, it's a bit weird for a streamer to gift subs, right? Doesn't really work that way. So yeah, it's someone that likes you or just randomly people, but I think it's the same one because it's giving it to you explicitly. No? Or is random? There are a lot of unknown in these events. A lot of unknown. Anyway, what I want to do tonight is to by the way, I wanted to show you that I 3D printed an Enki model. I 3D printed an Enki model. So this is a model. Yeah, it still has some small stuff to remove here, but it's still not clean. But I think it's very nice. I mean, obviously the parts where like this one, like the shoulder, where the shoulder is really like zero width, right? It may be a bit ruined, but it's okay. I know exactly what to do in the next model to avoid that it happens. So this Enki has a plate mail on. I think the hands are pretty good. The legs are good. This shield is good. I mean, it shows a bit the printing, but I mean, it shows here because we have the we have a very big zoom, right? So, but if you look at it normally, you will not see it, right? So I think it's very nice. It is the front, it is the back. I wanted to show you the back also because I put this word vertically, right? Just to show how small it is. And it is really, really small. So it is less than a millimeter. I think it's 0.5 millimeters or something. And it was printed, it was 3D printed very, very, very good. So I think it's very nice. These dots that you see are the supporting structure. So in reality, you could, you know, remove them by using a flint. Using what? Using a and trying to remove them. But overall, I mean, here you see it very, very zoomed in, right? But when you look at it with your own eyes, it looks perfect, right? It looks very, very good. It looks very nice. So the idea would be to raffle one of these guys off for the Patreons, and so that they can print their own in-game character, right? This one I selected like randomly, but I think we can print a real one, right? A real character. I mean, someone that is and then he can maybe prime it and paint it, if he wants, he can paint it. Maybe. But yeah, I think it's cool. I like that. I like to see a physical object on my desk, which is actually something that in reality is a 3D model. So it's pretty cool. Okay, so where we are with our mission. We have only one piece left. I mean, apart from all the quests and such, because we will have to do a bit of that as well. But without thinking to the quest at the moment, just thinking to the main functionality, we are missing the retrieve, right? Basically when yes, and the retrieve, basically when the cart is lost, right? When the cart is lost. And which is this thing. Which is this thing. At the moment is empty. The only thing that I have let me just think about it 1 second, huh? The message is not part of this, huh? Okay. Receive garage message. Receive garage message. I think I used it only. Okay. By the way, I have fixed this one. Fix the Guardian ID not saved to database. Yup, that is now done. It was still something due to the porting, right? Due to the porting that from the old game to the new game. And anyway, Anonymous, if you are here, thank you again for the gifted sub to Hula. Very nice of you. Yeah, pretty cool. It doesn't go unnoticed, for sure. Thank you. So, what I'm thinking is that the cart can also contain items. Yes, it can. But what I was thinking is that I need to send the cost, right? I need to send the cost. And the cost... the cost we put into the... Wait. Yes. We put the cost here. Yeah, retrieve cost. So in reality, the message is already there. Okay, let me try... No, let me open the editor 1 second. I want to see if we print it. Yeah, but probably we print it, yes. I think we print it. I have to check, but I think we may be printing that. By the way, what do you think of the idea of 3D printing your character? Do you think it's nice? Would you like to have your character printed? But then, would you be able to paint it? Because that's the hard part. If I am in the land with the item in my cart, suddenly my PC loses all the items. No, because the container... now, what may happen is that... No. The container goes to the ground, right? The container goes to the ground and it remains there. So you're not gonna lose anything. We can test it, but we can crash the client, right? Just close it and see what happens. But it should remain on the ground. I designed it that way. So let me see if in the wind transport yeah, we have it already. Based on the distance, the cost of retrieval is... Okay, it seems to be already there. Okay, so let me try... Let me try if that message pops up. Probably it does, right? I think it does. While it's loading, let's try to move on so that we start to do the thing. Now, someone was suggesting that the retrieve is not immediate. So that it actually takes some time to retrieve the cart. And I think it's not a bad idea. But I don't know how long. Someone was saying, I think Kifu was saying 1 hour game time. to get the card back. 1 hour game time is 15 minutes. Is 15 minutes. I feel that 15 minutes is a lot of waiting, right? I feel it's a lot. I'm more inclined to like a 5 minutes to get your card back, right? I mean, it may vary based on distance, but yeah, it may vary based on distance. But I think I agree with the fact that it should not be immediate, right? So maybe we can test it like this. And then we can add a new function that is delay the retrieval with a maximum of 5 minutes. 5 minutes real time. Example, right? So if it's very close, maybe it takes only 30 seconds, right? But the problem is, how do you track that, right? Do you track it in the Garage UI, or you could track it in the Garage UI, so it could be like in retrieval, right? Could be. So I think all my cards are here, stored and stored. Okay, I take one out. And then I drag it. I drag it far away, right? We have to drag it as far as the 50 meters, right? It's lighting a bit, but I think that's because this card is particularly easy to use. Bong, 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 bong. Okay, here it should be enough, right? Hopefully here is enough. Okay. So if I leave my cart and then I go back to Crystal, I just teleported because I'm lazy. And now I look at this. Yes. It says based on the distance, the cost of the retrieval is 1,000. Well, 1,003 maybe. 1,003. Okay. 1,000. Where did he get that 1,000? Where did he get that 1,000? Distance in meters. Is it possible it is exactly 1,000? Ah, because it's clamped. The minimum is 1,000. Okay, so it's probably below. Yeah, because I think it is 50 meters. So the calculation will be 50 coins. 50 coins? I think it's too little though. But, well, it's very close actually. It's very close. I mean, we can tweak these numbers. We can tweak them. But anyway, it's already telling you that how much is the cost of the retrieval, right? And if you click on retrieve, at the moment, it's doing nothing. It's just printing this broadcast sound, right? I think we should also send a message. think we should also send a message to say... the 2-cart wheel is now being retrieved, right? So the first thing that we have to do, we have to find the item, right? If we don't find the transport item, it's definitely a problem. And then from the one item actor, I think we should redo the calculation. Probably yes, because if someone is trying to cheat and send weird messages, I think we should recalculate the cost, right? Based on the distance. I think we should recalculate the cost. So I think I need to make this a function, right? Cost by distance. Yeah, I need to make. I need to take this and make it a function between the client and the transport. Yeah. But I need also the distance in meters though, because I'm sending it here. So at the end the cost is only this function. Okay. So something like get retrieval cost, get transport retrieval cost or something like that. And we need what? We need the distance in meters. And nothing else, right? Because the function is only working. Yeah. Yeah. Create global function. I mean, obviously not. Para pa pa para pa pa para pam. What do you mean, Hula? Perhaps some small road just for making a clip? Some too small road for it. You want to make a Twitch clip with me running around? I mean, you can. What do you need? I'm happy that I decided to split this into a separate manager. I split it into a transport manager, otherwise this would be a mess. Can the card use the small starway? I don't know. I will try. I will try. My boys. I think that is the cost, right? That is the cost. So that is the variable. I think we should put it in a constant or somewhere, right? We should put it in a we have a PS const where we have all the variable. I mean all the stuff that we configure, right? Which is here. I don't know if it's a great idea to have everything here, but it is what we do. So the city sides, what is it? No idea. Is the city size used anywhere or no? No, it's not used anywhere. So I started to do it, but then I didn't do it. Okay. So this will be... Now the min and the max, I think the min and the max anyway makes sense, right? But okay. But anyway, now we have this. Now we have this, right? So we can use it. And my idea was when we are retrieving, right, to calculate. To calculate the cost, okay? But to calculate the cost, we need to do the we need to do this. Yes. That is the cost by distance. So, so the first thing that we need to check is if you have enough money, right? Because if you don't have enough money, then we cannot do it, right? Do we have enough money? And to do this, I think, I don't know if I have to go inventory money or no. I think it's directly client money. Current player money. No. Yeah, get tria. So get tria is the okay. So we say if money, client money get tria is less than cost by distance, right? Then you don't have enough money. And if you don't have enough money, if we don't have enough money, I think we send a message to the UI. We send a message to the UI that we add to the current cost or what? Probably yes. Probably yes. So we say you need we can do this in return. So if you don't have enough money, it will tell you, right? It will tell you, sorry, you don't have enough money. Sorry, you don't have enough money. Sorry guys, I'm distracted as usual by some messages, but I'm back. I'm back. So do we have enough money? Okay, if you don't have enough money, it tells you that you don't have enough money. Okay, so now, if we find the transport, if we have enough money, at this point, we just have to do the thing. Now, in the future, maybe we will delay it, but for now, let's just have it immediate and then we will delay it, okay? Just for now, for testing. So, I don't know if the delay should be based on the distance as well. Yeah, I think would be better, but anyway. Calculate today at the moment is to do, okay? Calculate delay, teleport the cart, teleport the transports. So, I mean, this is not a drop, right? This is just a set actor location and rotation, pretty much. So if we have the cart, it should be super easy, right? It's just a full teleport. So I think it's just a set actor location, and the set actor location is the garage. How do we get the garage thingy? Garage location, one garage, garage man. Yeah, this in theory is identical. I don't know if I want to have it, but fine. It's a bit stupid to do it twice like that, but fine. Is one garage rotation and rotation, yeah. Wait. One garage, yeah. Why doesn't like it? No, because I took just a piece of it. Set actor rotation. Okay. So in theory, it should be done already. But I don't know. I mean, obviously we need to recompile everything, but in theory it's like that. Pam 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 pam. It's building, guys. It's building. It's building up. It's building, it's building, it's building. Let me see if I have my Prime available. I do have it. I do have it. I can. Look at this. It doesn't bling bling though. So you have to... Hey, thank you myself for the sub. I thank myself for the sub. Yeah, it's the Prime sub that I have. Okay. We didn't compile. Cost by distance and declared identifier. Yeah, you are right. Sometimes my fingers are pressing stuff that is not correct. Okay. Now we should be fine. Should be fine. Should be fine, my boys. Okay, it recompiled. Okay, so we also have to remove the money, obviously. At the moment we are not removing any money, right? So if we have enough money, right? Pay. So pay, I don't know exactly how to do it, but I think it's super simple. I think it's something like money adjust, right? I think it's something like money adjust, and that's it. Let me see if we use it this way. Oh wow. Oh wow. We never do it this way. Okay, fantastic. Okay. We do set money. We do set money plus money. Okay, we do this. Okay. Adjust, I don't know what it does then. I have no idea what adjust is doing. Type values, which type? Adjust 3, adjust X, adjust octa, adjust circle. It's actually adding. I think adjust is actually the correct function. It's just that we never did it that way, and so now we are using another function like this that basically does the same, but fine. Minus money. Money. Money is what? Can money be... Oh, money needs to be a PS money, eh? Money needs to be a PS money. Transfer money normalized. Interesting. So normalized is pushing interesting. So it removes from the highest. But maybe this does the same as well, no? No. Maybe this does the same as well. The minus, the minus. I think we have an operator minus that is... I have no idea. Okay, anyway, it should work. Let's assume that it works, okay? We can test it, but let's assume that it works. So we pay, right? We pay. Then we calculate the delay and schedule the retrieval, right? But we will do it later, and then we teleport the transport. Okay, for now it will be immediate. It will be instant. Okay. Okay. Well, let's try. Okay, so now now we check our money. Our money is 1,645. Can we how much is the price? Because the price is 1,000. I wanted to test if I don't have enough money. Can I drop the money? I cannot drop the money. Cannot drop the money. Can I drop? It's saying not less than 65, so it means that I can drop like 57. I can drop it. Oh wow. Interesting. It will take me forever to do it this way. Can I buy something? This guy's not selling anything. Fuck. He's not selling anything. Is anyone else selling? Is this guy selling something? This guy is selling stuff. But it costs too much. No! Okay, can I give me money or remove me or remove money? I think there is a set money, no? No. Award money. Award money. Award money exists. If I do award money, Tria minus 1000. Ah, very nice. We removed money. Ah. Yeah, but it is the dummy database, so it's not really... Dummy database is weird, right? As you can see, this is Crystal, in theory is a Cliro, so... Okay, so based on the distance, the cost of retrieval is 1003. So if I click on this, you need 1003 to retrieve the transport, you don't have enough. Okay, nice. So this is blocking me, right? This is blocking me. So if now I give me enough money, like this, 1645, and now I ask to retrieve it. It didn't work. I didn't pay the money as well. I didn't. Or it just didn't update inventory. No, I didn't update inventory. We also have to update inventory. When we pay the money, we have to send it to the client. Set money. Set money, set money. Update item view. Don't we have something that updates only the money? Nah, we are sending the wall inventory? We are sending the wall inventory just to update the freaking money? Are you serious? Are you serious? Nah, I don't believe it. Yeah, we are sending the whole thing again. Unbelievable. Nah. We should send only the money change, right? Nah, this is not a good idea. Here it is. Send player money. Send player money. Receive player money. Yeah, exactly. Send player money. Yeah. Receive player money. Now, this receive player money, I think it will update probably the merchant window and the inventory window. Right? So let me just check that. So, receive player money. 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 Inventory, merchant, and dice minigame. Okay. Inventory, merchant, and dice minigame, which is okay. I mean, if they are up, right, they get updated. Okay. So I think we can use this one, right? Instead of sending everything again, because it seems to be fairly stupid to send everything again. Right. So what? Send player money is on server character, is on character manager, is on character manager. Okay. Okay, so this way the money should be removed and the client will be updated, which is nice. But for whatever reason, our card didn't move here, right? And I don't understand why. I don't understand why. Is our card still there? Yeah, our card is still there. Our card is still there. Why the hell it didn't move? I pay the price. Uh-oh. Why is not moving? Does this have any parameters like teleport or the new location, whether we sweep to the destination, triggering overlap. So that's absolutely false. Okay. Okay. Teleport. How we teleport the physics states. Teleport physics. Physics velocity for this object is unchanged. Teleport type, physics velocity update based on the change in position. If CCD is on and not teleporting, this will affect. Note that when teleporting, any child attached component will be teleported to maintain the current offset if they are being simulated. Any location without teleporting will not update location of simulated attached change component. Yeah. Why it didn't move? That's very strange. That is very strange. Didn't work? He didn't move it. Why didn't move it? You think because it's colliding with me? Could be. But I think you should ignore collision, really. This could be a problem, because if I am there and the transport is big and the collision is big, what happens then? I think set actor location may fail. Now, about this physics state, right? I don't know if physics states consider collision as well, but... well, we could have just tried it. We could have just tried... okay, let's just try without me being there. Wait. Let's just do this, which is simpler. Let's just do it again without debugging. I will just move away, right, from the spot. I think one problem could be that the cart will be below ground because the cart is set to be... that may be the issue. That may actually be the issue now that I think about it. Because our cards are centered with a 0, 0, 0. With their pivot point being yeah, in 0, 0, 0. That's kind of a big issue actually now. Well, it's not a big issue, but anyway, it's an issue. And I think that is why it's failing. I think it's failing because it will be probably underground. Because even if I'm not there, right? So let's say that I'm here, so I'm not blocking the thing in any possible way. No. Fuck. Yeah. It fails. It fails. But you know what I can do? But sorry, isn't the same when I drop it? Yeah, exactly the same when I drop it. So when I take out, right? When I take out my thingy, is appearing here without any issue, right? So in theory it should be the same. Ah! What? What the fuck? No, wait a second. So it worked, but it didn't. No, I don't understand. So it seems that It seems that sect actor location is actually not working. Huh? But this object is not attached in any possible way to anything, right? So why... I don't understand, I'm confused. I'm very confused. Why it doesn't appear? So it's like if the teleport works, but no, probably it doesn't. Probably it doesn't. Okay, we have no other way than to debug it to understand what is going on. I think this work will be false. And so one way I can do it is to... Let me try to do this. Let me try to do plus... I think the transport actually has... I think I can do this. Because mm, um, so on one transport, I think we have the vertical offset, right? The vertical offset. The vertical offset is yeah, the vertical offset to exactly. So if I do this, right? So that I ensure that it is not right below ground. But okay, let's try. I think there is a bit of a fuck up on... I'm waiting the freaking debug to start and it's taking forever. But I can do this. I think anyway this offset is always a good idea. So I think I should do it also when I drop it to the ground. So that by default by default is already above ground and the engine doesn't have to force it above ground, because I think is what is happening now. Okay, so there is our cart, right? If I go to this guy and I ask to retrieve it, yeah, you see they work this through actually. Which is very strange then. What the? And in fact we are colliding with it, I think. Or no? Are we colliding? I think we are colliding. So it's there but it's not been updated client side. What is going on? Huh? Wow. So the cart is here server side but it's not here client side. What the fuck? What? I don't understand. The actor is replicated. I mean, for sure the actor is replicated. What do you mean? The actor movement replication is enabled. I mean, actor replication set replicated through. I mean, I can do it in the transport code so that we are sure 100%, right? It happens all the time. So, I mean, why should not be replicated? I mean, by default it's not replicable. I mean, what do you mean? Huh? I'm a bit confused by that. I mean here. But the standard actor, isn't the standard actor replicated already? Yeah, B replicates through anyway. Yeah, it's replicated for sure. It's replicated for sure. So replicates is true 100%, right? I mean, I can check it with the... But I mean, for sure it's replicated. Yeah, but now you see that he sees it nearby. He sees it nearby, right? So the server side, so if I store it now, I don't even know what happens, but yeah, it's getting removed. So it's just that we don't see it, but it's actually there. It's actually there. Why this happens, guys? I don't know. So the other thing is saying, okay, replicates true. That's replicates true is true. And then movement replication. Set replicate movement. Replicate movement. I mean, it's replicated for sure, bro. I don't understand why it's saying that it's not replicated. But anyway, so okay, we can set the replicate movement and see what happens, but by the way, I don't even know why we are using set replicates through. Yeah, I have set replicate through pretty much everywhere, but whenever we create an item, we automatically set the replicate through. So I think that here the only difference will be that we want to set the replicate movement to true. Call to a virtual function inside a constructor is resolved at compile time. Yes, fine. I mean, it should be always like that. Okay, just saying to call it like that. Okay, fine. But replicate movement is inaccessible. So I cannot do it. Okay, I can call it. I can call it when I spawn it. If that makes you feel better. Well, I mean, I cannot. I mean, no, I cannot really do it because. Yeah, I mean the subclass. I mean the subclass, yes. He's still saying that he's still saying that it's not accessible. I don't know what to tell you. He doesn't believe, but is what it is. I mean a direct subclass of actor, right? Because transport actor is a subclass of PS item actor. PS item actor is a subclass of a actor. So yeah. Why? It's private. It's not protected. It is private. This guy is hallucinating like a boss. But anyway, I think if we do this, he should do it. Now the fact that it's resolved at runtime, I think should not make any difference. The only thing that the only part that I'm like, if we are replicating movement now, we were not replicating movement before. Do you think this will change the way our cart moves? I don't know. But we absolutely need the transport to replicate move. But I don't understand this though, because no, I don't understand this. We never move something server side that is not a character. Don't believe that. Like the platforms. Don't believe that. So you're saying that we are never moving something in all our game. We are never moving something that is an item server side only. I mean, it's true, item don't move, but like when we use the transform tool and we move an item in space, there is the client side and then set server side. Yeah, probably yes. I think that's the way it works, yes. Interesting. Anyway, set replicated movement true should fix it, right? Hopefully. Hopefully we'll fix it. No. Okay, it was fake. Na 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 na. We go around with our cart. We go around with our cart. Na 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 na. And here we go, and here we go. Okay. Please. If it doesn't work now, I think we are in trouble, but let's hope it works. I don't have the money. I don't have the money. Wow. It actually worked. It's flying a bit. It's flying a bit because I added the vertical offset. Okay. So the movement was not replicating. I mean, do you think that that was the problem, that we were not seeing the stuff like smooth, or no, because it was me. Yeah, exactly. Because it was me. And I think that when it's attached, it's disabled. Okay, so this is a fix. Now we need to avoid. I don't understand exactly why it's doing this, but probably already applied the offset. Okay, so this fixed it, and I'm very happy, because if that was not fixing it, that would have been a real problem. So it's very good that it did. But let me remove the delta. Then I think I already resolved the delta in another way, so I should not do the thingy of vertical offset, right? I should not do this because I think it was already done. Now let me try one thing, right? If no, let me recompile it and then try one thing, because I want to see if I am exactly there, so where it's colliding, if the cart is pushing me away, right? Because in theory it should, because otherwise I will be inside a collision box. This is probably one of the reasons we should never have collisions on the cart. I mean, having collision on something that moves, right, is risky. It's very risky. It's very, very risky. Cart retrieval. Where is my cart? Huh? What? What? Far away? Wasn't what? We didn't save the new location. Haha, we didn't save the new location. Yeah, true. Yeah, we didn't save the location to the database. We didn't save the location to the database. True. True. How do we do it? In the same way, we do it when we drop it, right? When we drop it, just this, huh? Okay, easy. Easy. Okay. So I want to see if I'm here, right? Which is exactly where the cart will be. And I retrieve it. Yeah, he pushed me. I think he pushed me. The problem is that if the collision is bigger than this, I think he pushed me. What the hell? Where the hell am I going? Now I cannot really see it because there is the UI in between, right? So but pretty much is here, right? So here I should be exactly in the middle of the cart. Yeah, he pushed me. He pushed me away. So I was here and he pushed me there. Okay, as long as it doesn't push me below the ground, I think I'm fine. Okay. So this seems to work actually. Now let me recompile with the move. So this seems to be good, guys. Seems that we did it. So the retrieve removes the money and does all the thing. Now, do we want to do it with the delay? Yeah. I think we can. I think we can do it with the delay. By the way, the retrieval will work also if you have items on it. Right? Right. So if you want to do it with a delay, what I need to do this piece, right? I need to do this piece. Now the only problem is that what if I'm thinking to all the possibilities, right? Like you ask to retrieve it and then you go back to the cart yourself and you attach it. I can probably say that if it's attached, then, well, I guess someone else may attach it. There are so many possibilities. Someone else could attach to your cart. I mean, at the moment we didn't prevent it, so. Or even worse, you store it, right? And if you, well, we can do the check if it's already stored. Maybe it's fine. But if you go, I mean, if you go there, you start to use it again, and then at a certain point, we can do all the checks. We can do all the checks that is not. So do you agree, guys, do you agree to the fact that when you retrieve it, that a cart is lost, you pay money, and then it takes some time to do it? It's not instant. I think it makes sense. I think roleplay wise makes sense. Realistic is more realistic, and I think if we keep it like 5 minutes, it's not super annoying, right? I mean, I think it's reasonable. I mean, someone said 1 hour, but I think 1 hour is completely crazy, right? 1 hour I think is too much. No, someone said 1 hour in game, which is 15 minutes. But I still think that 15 minutes is too much. I think it's still too much. So we will create another constant and we will call it transport retrieve time or something like that. Transport retrieve time in second. And I think it should be 5 minutes. So 30, so 300 seconds. 300 seconds. And we will change it now so that it's like 10 seconds, right? But, or 30 seconds. Now to do this, we need a new, we need a new class, right? We need a new Unreal Engine game event, right? Yeah, similar to that. Similar to this. What is this? OPS combat attack event. Maybe more similar to this one. We need only the generated, We need the generated... and then here we need the PS Unreal. Okay. I think it's simpler than this, but anyway. We need a generated. So transport manager becomes PS Unreal thingy. Transport game event. Huh? What happened? Why we lost class? What? Huh? Why we lost a piece? In the copy paste? Did I copy it wrong? Yeah, I copied wrong probably at this point, yeah. I copied wrong, I don't know why. I did. So we lost this piece. I don't know why. But we did. So the only thing that we need a PS transport. And I don't think we need anything else. So the parameter will be my transport, right? Because the duration, the duration, yeah, the duration I need it, huh? Chaos Gate. Let's call it delay or whatever. In delay, yeah. I don't think we need anything else. I don't know why sometimes this thing. Okay. We don't need that. We don't need the. We don't need a distractor. We don't need the interrupt. We need the trigger. About the delete callback, I don't know if we really need it. It's doing nothing. No, we don't need the callback. We don't need the callback. Nah. Nah. We only need a set parameter and we need a trigger. That's the only two things that we need. Right. So delay ticks is our keyword here. And this. Now the trigger should basically do. The trigger should basically do what we wanted to do here, right? So teleport the transport, save the position, broadcast the sound. Well, broadcast the sound. I mean, broadcast the sound, I don't know, right? I mean, we can. But in theory, the cart is in another place, right? So it would be nice to calculate the time here. So we basically have to do this, where this is basically transport. Location and rotation. Shit. Client. Yeah, maybe we can send a message when this happens to the client. Do we need the garage or do we need the... Oh, we need the rotation and location. I think we need the garage, no? I think we need the garage. So I underestimated a bit. Garage is what? Is a PS garage, right? Yeah, it's a PS garage. And then we need the character. She's basically the person that asks. The player asking a retrieve, right? Should we call it client as usual? Yeah, let's call it client. Let's call it client. Yeah, we need this thing. So in reality, in the setup parameters, we also need that. Maybe I put the delay at the beginning. And then we have PS garage in garage. And then we have the client in client, right? Okay. So now So now now we do this, right? And then when we trigger, we have everything. Now, I would like to send a message to the client. I would like to send a message to the client that that card is now retrieved, right? I don't know if I want to say at and we put the GarageBand name, but I think it's fine. I mean, after 5 minutes, you are not completely in another place, right? If it was 1 hour. When I think you haven't a lot to do for taking the car and make it flying, coming back to the garage. Yeah, exactly. I think it's a bit more work than expected, but because we also want the delay and such. But yeah, it's basically done, but we have a few more things to do. So the card is now retrieved and waiting, but we are done. We are nearly there. We are nearly there. We are nearly there. We are nearly there. So how do we calculate the delay? What was it? Transport retrieve time. Transport retrieve time. So we initiate what? Oh my god, I took the most complex one ever. Let's take this one. This one also is simple enough. Yeah. This one is simple enough. Okay, so this will be a transport game event, right? And what do you mean cannot resolve symbol? Huh? Oh, it's called setup instead of set. Okay, for whatever reason, it's different. Okay, so we need the delay. So we need to calculate the delay in seconds, right? The delay in seconds. So the delay in second will be what? Will be the retrieve time. So for now is a fixed time. For now is a fixed time. Okay, let's say that for now is a fixed time. Otherwise we go crazy. We do too much stuff in one chunk. So these are the delay in seconds. Then I need my transport. My transport is what? My transport is one item actor. Yeah, why we didn't call it? Okay, anyway, transport. One item actor. And then we need the garage, which I assume is one garage. Yeah. And then we need the client, which hopefully is named client. Okay. So this will... Huh? No! Okay. Fine. Fine. Okay. Okay, so this will push the thingy, and it will send a message to the client saying that the cart is now being retrieved. Will take percentage these seconds. Okay, I think we can tell the client so it doesn't go crazy, right? Yeah. So we can tell the client how many seconds it's gonna take, or minutes, but anyway, seconds. Should we say it in minutes? Fine, we say seconds. And do we want to update the? I think so. Ah, you should not be able to click on retrieve again. No. Oh my god, yeah, you can click again on the button. If you click again on the button, it becomes a mess. Because it will retrieve it twice. Oh crap. So we need another status. Oh fuck. We need another status. Yes. We need another status because... Hey, yes, we need another status. So garage, yes, no, right? Garage, yes, no is not enough. Because it is possible that it's under retrieval. And if it's under retrieval, oh crap. By the way, in garage was already here inside the structure, right? Why? Why I use another variable outside of that? Ah, yes. No, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's exactly this one, yeah. So we need a new, oh fuck, we need a new variable. The new variable will be, if using retrieval, right? But how do I flag this? How do I flag this? Because the, oh my god. Oh my god. Because the transport doesn't know. Well, so I need also a new... Because the transport doesn't know. The transport doesn't know if he's where is he. The guy that knows was the transport manager, but the transport manager now now doesn't know that as either, because the transport manager doesn't know where the cart is. So if we did the thing instantly, it would be super easy. But now that we have it with a delay, there is a time where the cart is being retrieved, right? And so by being retrieved, I mean, or we put it on the transport actor. But if I put it on the transport actor, then yeah, I can read it from here. I can read it from I can read it from one transport, because one transport is actually yeah. Now we have to remember to flag it, right? Now if the server goes down, while you are retrieving it, you just lose the money. Yeah, I would say yes. So we don't save the status, because saving the status becomes impossible, right? Okay, so what we do, we add a new flag. We add a new flag on the transport. We add a new flag on the transport, which is a boolean, which is being retrieved, right? This is being retrieved is now a property of the transport. So this means that when I'm scanning all the transports, I can say one transport is being retrieved, right? But this means that I need to change my transport item, because here it needs a new right? Now, it's a bit annoying because I have to do all of this, but okay. Okay. So we added it everywhere, right? We added it everywhere. So the transport, so okay. So now we need to flag it, right? Now we need to flag it. So when you click on when you click on retrieve, and we schedule, right, and we schedule the retrieval, we push the event, and then we flag the transport as being retrieved, right? So we set that to true. And we ask and we refresh the UI, right? And we refresh the UI. So now the only thing that we need in the UI to catch this new flag now, but then also we have to remove it, huh? True. Please copy this. Please copy that. You stupid program. Okay. Yeah, but then we also have to remove it, huh? We have to remove that flag as soon as the thing triggers, right? So when this event triggers, right, we have to remove this, right? So my transport is being retrieved, here becomes false, right? And I don't know if I want to refresh the UI at this point, but probably the player will not be there waiting for it, right? I think it will not. Okay, so basically there is a time where the transport is in that state, and I think it's good to know that it's in that state because we may I mean, the ones that are in the garage automatically are not being retrieved, right? I guess that's a given. Okay. So now that should be okay, we go in the editor, right? We go in the editor and we just say that when is being retrieved is on, we disable the retrieve button, so you cannot click it twice, right? And I would say that in general, if it is retrieved, well, maybe we should block it here though. Yeah, let's block it. Let's block it server side, right? So if you are clicking it twice, because now we know, right? Now we know that it's being retrieved. So if the transport is already being retrieved, we do nothing, right? So if my transport is being retrieved, right? We just return. I would say we do nothing. Right? Because it's already like that, and so you will already have it in the UI. You will already have in the UI the fact that it's retrieved, right? So now the only thing that we need to do, when we receive the transports, right? And we set up a transport, so now we have a new flag, which is that is being retrieved, right? Which is here. Oh fuck! I did it integer and not boolean. Why? No. What do you mean? No, must be a what? No, a boolean, bro, a boolean. It's being retrieved as a boolean. Yeah, it's boolean everywhere, actually. Yeah, fuck. Okay, I have to recompile. Okay, but anyway. So now we will have the new boolean. So the only thing we have to say is that if that is true, just print a message saying that it's being retrieved, right? And disable the retrieve button. And then we can set this as 30 seconds, right? Yeah, 30 seconds is. And then we will put it to 300. But we set it at 30 seconds. It's already midnight. GG! It is already midnight, my boys. It is already midnight. I don't know. There is something wrong there, but at the moment, that's fine. I mean, it's saying that this cast cannot cast it because it is not related. I don't know. It seems to be weird, but like this anim notify, which is a uanim notify, cannot be cast to this. I don't know why. Because in anim notify trail, anim notify state trail is not an anim notify. No, it's an anim notify state. Interesting. Yeah, we are casting something that is wrong, actually. Yeah. But anyway, what I wanted to do? Ah, yes. I wanted to say that now that we have the, so in the setup, right? Wherever is the setup, yeah, is here. Now there is a boolean, right? Is being retrieved. So I would say that if is in garage, this one is in garage, right? And this one is being retrieved. So less than 50 meters we can store. I would say that we should check the wait. Yeah, if he's under retrieval, you cannot do anything. So under retrieval should be checked before anything else, right? So I think that this should be checked before everything else, right? And there is the is being retrieved. Is being retrieved. And so if it's false, we go here. But if it's true, I think we can set the status to being retrieved. And we can set the status to being retrieved. And yeah, but I also would like to add a message though, no? I would like to add a message that is saying, or no, or is enough being retrieved. Maybe it's enough. We don't have the seconds, right? We don't have the time. We don't have the time. Shit. Fuck. We don't have the time. We don't have the time, so we don't. So the player doesn't know how much it will take unless it looks at the chat. That's fine. I mean, or we also add the number of seconds. So I make it an integer again. No, I make it an integer again, and that's the number of seconds. If that's greater than 0, then it's the number of seconds. But I mean, it's fine. Let's leave it like this. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. So you will see that it's being retrieved, right? I'm trying to overdo it sometimes, so I'm trying to do more than what I should. Okay, let's test it. Let's test it this way. So at the moment it's 30 seconds. Okay. So my cart is probably still far away. Okay, fantastic. So the cart is far away, so that we can test it. We can test it. So I will click on retrieve. Status is being retrieved. Right? Unfortunately, it's not in line, but fine. Status is being retrieved. The small cart is now being retrieved. It will take 30 seconds. So in 30 seconds, we should see the cart appear here. 30 seconds, my boys. Let's say at 20. Wow. It actually happened. So if I ask the status now, the status is nearby and I can store it. Fantastic, boys. It works. It works. It works also with a delay. Fantastic. Fantastic, fantastic. I think we finished in time today. Oh, finally. It was first time. No, not first time, but one of the times where we finish in time. So I think we did everything. So we did... so we applied a fee, right? We applied a fee, you pay the fee. And we also added the delay of the retrieval, right? With a maximum of 5 minutes. So I think we did everything we wanted to do. There are still few things like the transport decay and the transport repair. I think actually the repair can be done from here. I think there will be another button. I mean, if the quality is below a certain value, I think you will be able to repair it directly from this screen. So the garage man will be able to repair your cart. I don't know if I want to do it now, but we can do it in the future. And then the customization, but maybe it's enough. Maybe it's enough carts for now, right? I think we can complete it today and say that it's done. We need whatever the plays on the spot with the card is summoned. We tried before. So we tried before. I was here, and basically the player is pushed away, right? You are moved away from the collision. It seems to work fine. I guess the question is, what happens if I try to store it when it's attached? Can I store it if it's attached to me? Store. Uh-oh. Well, it actually... I cannot... I can move only if the cart was on me. No, I think that you should not be attached when you store it, right? So in the store, we should check if the cart is attached. If it's attached, I think that we should not cannot store if attached. So cannot store if attached. So the So if my I don't remember what was the thing. Is attached to? No. If he's attached. I think we had a function, no? We had a function that we were calling. There was like as is attached or something like that. Why is not on the cart? I think we had that. Is transport attached? Because here we are asking to the client if he has a transport attached. But in theory can be attached to someone else or not. Wait, I'm confused now. There is me, right? And there is my cart. So I ask to the NPC to store it. And I ask to store it. But I ask to store what? I can ask to store any nearby cart. There can be another one, right? There can be another one. And we want to know. Now we want to do it from the cart. The cart needs to know if he's attached or not to something. Right? I think so. I think the cart needs to know. But how can the cart know? How can the cart know? I mean, I see there is this attached. Is attached to. Iterates up the attachment chain to see whether or not this actor is attached to the given actor. Or get attached actors. Find all actors which are attached directly to this component in this actor. Get attached parent actor. Walk up the attachment chain from root component. You will encounter a different actor and return it. If you're not attached to a component, a different actor returns null. I think this could be enough. Get attached parent actor, right? So if this is true, you cannot store a transport in use. You cannot store a transport in use. Okay, let me see if this works. Let me see if this works and then we go to bed, okay? No, because if he's in use, it's a mess. He will. What happens if his player is spot on? No. Yeah, we should find other cases like this. But anyway, the players will tell us, right? The players will test it. And if something is wrong, they will tell me and I will fix it, right? So first release, I mean, it's fine if it works, right? If it works a bit, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, last test. And then I go. Then I go, boys. So tomorrow I will not be here as usual because we restarted with me as a game master. So, I also have to think a bit about what they should do in the adventure. So I need about 1 hour tomorrow to prepare that. And Saturday and Sunday, I'm not sure I will be here, unfortunately. My Saturday and Sunday are becoming a bit problematic. And yeah, I mean problematic from the point of view of plane shift, but I think I may be here Saturday morning and then Sunday evening, right? I think we do this. We do Saturday morning and Sunday evening. I think that is what I can do. And then next week is a mess. Next week is a mess, my boys. Okay, so if we take this out and then I use it and then I try to store it while using it, you cannot store a transport in use. Very nice. So I detach. Now I'm detached. And I store it. Very nice. Okay, also this case is managed, right? Also this, now there may be more cases like that, but are the content of the cart part of the max of your inventory? No. No, the cart is his own item with his own inventory. So is not. So we assume that when you transport the cart, I mean we may decide that you need a certain strength, right, to pull the cart, but it's definitely easier to pull the cart than to drag yourself all the items, right? So if there is something in the cart like this, right, your capacity stays the same, right? This capacity is 333. I mean, now it went up because I removed the shield, I guess. Yeah, you see, if I remove the shield, right? If I remove the shield, my capacity goes down, right? And my weight goes down. But now I can pull this guy around, right? With the uh-oh. We just discovered something, my boys. Yeah, we discovered something. I think I should remove the collision completely from the cart. What happened is that the cart collided, but why? Why this guy in theory doesn't collide with anything? Which is a bit strange, right? So basically now we can carry around NPCs if we use the cart on them. But let me see what happens if I do this. It should fall down, right? No, I'm carrying it with me. I'm carrying the guy with me, guys. Okay, so this I think we need to fix, because otherwise people can carry Arnquist in another place, and this is not a good thing. I think what happened is probably the box. Let let me see. If I remove the shield. No. It's exactly the same. Well, but I can store it. I can store it and then the NPC will fall down. Yeah, I think it's colliding with the... It's colliding with the cargo. It's colliding with the cargo. We need to decide because the NPC is actually like a player, right? So if we remove... The point is that if we remove... if we remove this collision, then the player will not be able to walk on the cart. And also the NPC will not be able to walk on the cart. So... we need to decide if we want to remove it for everyone. Or if you want to filter, right? If you want to filter the cart. Like having a different collision channel and whatever, and the NPC not being moved by it. I have to think about it. I have to think about it because this may be a problem. This may be a problem. People may start to carry around NPCs. And it's not a great idea, unfortunately. Collision with NPCs. They may be carried around. Yeah. We need to decide what to do. Nice for a great idler parade for the future. Yeah, for sure. But you can take Arnquist and you can drop him outside of the map, you know. You can drop him in the Emerald Lake and no one will ever find Arnquist again. You know, so it's not very nice. Because you may actually remove NPC, right? And the way it happened, I don't know why it happened only when I added the item though, because it seems it didn't happen before. Right? Let me try again. Yeah, if there are no items, yeah, exactly. If there are no items, the NPC is just moving a bit, but it's not really getting dragged, right? Yeah, this way kind of works, right? But, I mean, you're still moving him anyway. But if there is an item, right? If there is an item, and so on the client, this becomes... I don't know exactly what happened. But anyway, this should not happen, right? This should not happen. And I don't know if it happens also with the players, right? Potentially, yes. So I think we will have to remove the collision completely. But if we remove the collision completely, visually you will be able to go inside the cart, right? Which is not the greatest idea, but I think it would be nice to make it so that you bump on the NPC and you cannot move, but at the moment the cart wins. I don't know why, but at the moment the cart really wins, right? So the cart wins over the NPC. How do I... The cart wins over the NPC, yeah, you see? And now I got him. Ah, because there was the hill. I got him on the hill. And now he's with me forever. Now he's with me forever. Anyway. Yeah, it's too late. I'm gonna go. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you not tomorrow, but probably Saturday morning. So bye bye, see you soon, and if you want to click follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, you can do it. And also remember that our game is available to be played and downloaded. Just go to our website, click on download now, and you can download it for Windows, Linux, and Mac. We solved a lot of problems tonight, so I'm pretty happy. So it worked, pretty much it works fully. It just has this weird effect, right, that we have to think about. Yeah. Bye. Bye-bye. Have a good night.